What is good, Z Nation? DailyXander number 151, coming at you just about 15 minutes or so before midnight. It's like I hardly see you guys anymore. I'm really, I don't want to say, I mean, I'm definitely busy, but I don't like to give the excuse of being busy. It's just a good portion of the reason why these past couple weeks I've been coming to you so late, and I should just say I'm filming so late, is because I continue to run out of space on my phone, and because of that it almost creates this delay in the day or throughout the day where I have to upload prior content in order to continue filming. So in a sense, how I always look at a lot of stuff, that could be a challenge, or it's just maybe not the most efficient way, but it's the most practical way at the time, given current resources I have, as just making me very appreciative and grateful for when the time does come and it's a lot easier of a process, that I'll be very, very appreciative of that efficiency existing, knowing where it used to be, which is what I'm going through right now. So good challenge, and challenge brings about creativity and looking for different forms of opportunity or just a different angle, perspective, twist on it. That's what it all comes down to. Anyways, to cut to the shortness, good, solid, productive day. After work today, I went to CentriCare, Florida, in Altamont Springs. Got my results for TB shot, A-OK, that's tuberculosis. That's for the volunteering for hospice. I'm going to turn it in tomorrow when I'm at the meeting. And from that CentriCare, I went right to get a haircut, mainly get beard trimmed and close cut. So then took a close blade and trimmed the cheeks, lined up the bottom of the beard for me, and just trimmed up the top just a tad bit for the hair. I got some funky clay in there right now. I'm a skeptic on product, but I'm more of a person that likes the natural look, and I look like I have something in my hair, and this definitely shows like I have something in my hair, but whatever, it's something different. Always continually changing up. But yeah, going to Miami this week, very pumped about that. Got one more meeting with hospice outside of possibly Thursday, because I have a work meeting that goes till like 7:30. And Thursday morning going to Toastmasters, and then come Friday morning leaving for Miami. Gonna get in around 3, so I'll be at the hostel around probably 4 or 5, something like that. And I'll head off to the park where the festival's at and see what I get up to. Unfortunately, hopefully the weather stays good. I was looking at the forecast yesterday, and it was looking like it's gonna be rain the entire weekend, and if so, that's how it goes. I imagine it wouldn't rain the entire weekend, but hey, you never know. It is along the coast. It is along the Atlantic Ocean. There's storms that oftentimes come through, so it makes sense why it would happen. Quick little tidbit of a little footage you saw yesterday with not much explanation. And that's also because I ran out of storage in order to explain what I went to in the morning on Sunday. And that was a charity event for a gym owner I met randomly at Whole Foods, who has seen me many times skateboarding to work. And he just approached me saying, I always see you skateboarding, I just wanted to find out where you go, kind of thing. So we got to talking. He's a gym owner of a TFW, which stands for Train for Warriors. It's a training system of some sorts that a guy came up with the concept, and then from there essentially franchised it or turned it into a more solid business model, which then became a trademark of the product, which he then is able to train train people in that, and then have affiliate gyms attached to the name of his product. But anyways, this guy's one of the affiliate gym owners in Lake Mary, and just helped out with the event. It was cool. It's always good to get another contact in close proximity to where I live for fitness and stuff like that. And left it where I'm he ever needs help, I'm more than happy to help out whenever in any shape or form. But the charity event revolved around this canine company run by a former Navy SEAL who was there, and it was cool to pick his brain and stuff and talk to him about just business, past experience dealing with Orlando when it comes to developing a business and all the issues and ramifications they ran into, and even politics involved. But anyways, he's the owner of HF Canine. HF stands for Home Front Canine, so essentially they train dogs. In this case, there were some German Shepherds and a couple other breeds that are just totally spacing my mind, but they kind of derive from German Shepherds. Some are related, but they don't look exactly the same. But anyways, they train these dogs for disabled veterans, primarily female disabled veterans, from what he said. So that was really cool. They even did a demonstration like you saw of the dogs chasing a man in a bite suit. And one dog literally jumped up as it was approaching the bite suit, which was pretty cool to see. Like it just leaped up in the air and just bit on. So definitely glad I wasn't. I've never had that experience where I'm not in a bite suit, but I do get attacked by a dog to that capability. So I'm very fortunate for that I've never had to endure that pain, and certainly an unpleasant experience for sure. But yeah, that's what I ended up doing yesterday, and then later on went to a friend's house with some other people and just hung out. So definitely change in my normal Sunday, and that's good. I like to stay busy, and I have been staying busy as of late, and that's what I continue and plan on doing. And that's all I can really like to share at the moment. I'm kind of keeping it nice and short. I did end up doing, didn't film it yesterday, but 100 handstand push-ups on a palm tree when I was outside. So on Saturday and Sunday I got a decent amount of sun, so I'm very happy and plan to continually take advantage of the sun being in this climate. It only makes sense since I've been sun deprived a good portion or majority of my life. When I say sun deprived, I'm talking about year-round consistent sun exposure. Even if there's a difference of like 5 to 6 hours in the wintertime, and then summertime you're looking at like 7, 8, 9 hours. But that's not the case at all when you're in Alaska. In Alaska, 18 years of my life, so that's why I say majority of my life has been spent in sun-deprived portion of the world. Alaska, you're looking at 4 to 5 months decent sun exposure for the majority of the time. And those 2 to 3 months out of those 5 to 6 months, you're looking at really good sun exposure, anywhere from like 20 to 23 hours of daylight in a day. But it's the complete opposite time in the darker portions of the year. So generally from like September to March. By April, you're starting to light up a bit. But it could be anywhere from like 5, 6 hours to the darkest would be 3 to 4 hours, and that really has an effect for sure on just the energy level and your outgoingness, and you can say your optimism, just a whole host of feelings that it brings about. So I'm just always continue looking to take advantage, and as I like to say, preserve the blonde. Some people say preserve the sexy, preserve the smarts, preserve the brain, preserve the looks. Well, I like to preserve the sexy. That's me naming the title, Preserve the Sexy. DailyXander number 151, Preserve the Sexy. You've heard it now, you've heard it here.